Hi everybody, this is Keely from the Auburn Valley Humane Society, and today we're going to make a craft. So we are going to make either our dog origami or our kitty cat origami, or you can make both. You'll just need a second piece of paper. So the supplies you'll need are, as we posted earlier, our piece of paper, scissors if you've got a rectangular piece of paper. If you've already got a square, you're a step ahead of me. That's great. We've got some markers here, some crayons. You can use pens, pencils, whatever you like, but that's just how we're going to make our face on our dog or cat. So I think we're going to start by making the dog, just because I think he's just a teeny tiny bit easier than the cat, and then we'll kind of work up from there. But since I made kind of neutral, realistic colored dog and a brightly colored kitty already for our samples, I'm going to make a blue doggy today. So step one for origami is we're actually going to turn this rectangle into a square, and that's why we need our scissors. You might need to get an adult depending on how old you are, but feel free to fold it if you want to. You can just fold it into a square and kind of fold in your corner, but I'm going to fold mine and cut it. So in order to get a square, we actually want to start by making folding a triangle. So just fold it down so you've got a flat edge here, and you've got a little tiny rectangle over on the side, and we're actually going to cut this rectangle piece off. It doesn't have to be perfect. Every dog and cat is going to be a little bit different, so there's no rules. You can make it look as silly as you want, make it look all different kinds. Every cat and dog is a little bit different. So cut off our little tail. Now we've just got, right now, a triangle. We unfold it. It's going to be a square. So we'll start with our square, and actually the first step for the dog is to fold and make a triangle. So since that's step one, we're already done. All right. Now, the next step is actually to fold down our dog's ears. And so we want to do about a third of the way across, but every ear is a little bit different, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but about a third of the way across, you're going to fold your ears down. It really just depends on how big you want your dog ears to be, how pointy you want them, which direction you want them to face, but we're just going to go about a third of the way in and fold straight down. Let's hang over maybe just a little, but totally up to you. And then the same thing on the other side, about a third of the way over, and just fold straight down. And don't put too much pressure on yourself. Dog ears can be different sizes. All animals are a little bit different, so that's kind of the fun here is got a bigger ear and a smaller ear on the same dog. That's totally fine. All right, so we've got both of our ears now, and the last step is actually just going to be to give a little fold to the bottom and make his face a little bit round. So we're just going to fold this piece straight up. If you want to make it so that it kind of stands up on its own, you can maybe put it as a little display. Then you don't want to fold it quite all the way, but maybe about halfway. You can maybe use it as a little stand. I like to fold it all the way. You can hang it on the refrigerator, on your wall, however you want to decorate. But fold that straight back. And then you just got a rounded little chin on your doggy. Now, your dog is complete except for the coloring, but I'm actually going to save the coloring for the end, and we're going to move on to our kitty cat. And so we've got our fun colored dog, and I'm going to do a neutral kitty cat since I already did a neutral dog and I have a fun colored kitty. We're going to go kind of the opposite direction today. And you can save your little scrap of paper and make smaller ones as well. You can do the same thing you did before, the folding into a triangle, and then you've got little tiny pieces. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make this a square again by folding that triangle, laying it all the way up across the bottom as best you can, and then fold it in half, and then we're going to cut off this little piece. So another thing you could do is maybe make, like with safety scissors, if you've got those at home, or the fun, what are they called? The scissors that have the kind of fun edge where it's a little wavy. I love those. I don't have any, but if you have them at home, you can kind of use whatever you have, use your imagination. You might end up with some kind of goofy edges, kind of looks maybe on your edge of your ear like he's got a funny hairdo or something like that. That'd be pretty cute. All right, so for our kitty, I'm gonna use my directions a little bit. I've got a cheat sheet down here that I made so I don't forget any of the steps. But it starts off the same way with folding just to make a triangle. Now, And actually put my cheat sheet out because kitty's not too difficult, but just a little bit more, and I want to make sure I do it in the right order. So for the ears of our kitty cat, it's actually 2 folds. So with our dog, we folded down. With our kitty, we're going to fold straight in. So show you that. Just about to there. It doesn't really matter. What you're really looking for, what you're making here, is the edge of your cat's face is actually going to be on the back. But fold over that one and do the same thing on the other side. Doesn't matter too much if it's exactly, I say about 1/3, but I think mine are a little more than 1/3, and that's okay, because maybe my kitty's got a little bit bigger ears. But you're just gonna make 2 folds to get kitty's ears in the shape of the kitty's face. And then, now this is the tricky part. We're gonna use these and we're gonna fold kitty's ears up. So this is kind of a strange fold that we're doing. And it's okay if they stick out a little bit, kind of like that. So we went from flat and we just folded so that it sticks up and also out. So we went up and out. And it's totally fine, whatever shape you think is best for kitty's ears, go for it. Because there's all different kinds of kitty cats out there in the world. You might even decide, hey, I think I want my kitty to look like my kitty at home, or I want this kitty to look like a kitty that I saw on TV somewhere. They've got kitties that have folded ears. They're called a Scottish fold. We even had a kitty come into our shelter. I think her name was Buckley, and she had ears. We'll take our little doggy here. That were basically, if we just took this ear and we crinkled it up. She had very crinkly ears. So you could make this into a kitty with foldy, crinkly ears. That's totally fine. So we folded these up and out, and now we turn it over. We have almost a kitty face, but he's got a pretty pointy chin, so we're gonna fold that back just like we did with our dog. And again, you can make it so it stands up. I like to make it flat just because I think it's a little easier. I'm not the best at origami, but I like to have fun. It doesn't matter. Everything looks a little different and everybody's going to be unique. So I want to see what you guys make and what you post in our comments. You can share with us what you made, but we'll do these. And so we've got just the general shape for our doggy and the general shape for our kitty. And this is where we get to get extra creative. So we're going to color. We can use crayons, markers, pens, pencils, whatever you like, and make eyes, nose, and a mouth on all of them because they're going to need those. But kind of do your own thing, whatever you like. So I think I'll do my kitty cat first. And I think my kitty's gonna have kind of almond-shaped eyes because that's what kitty cats tend to have. And then, I'm gonna make them orange. I think that'll look cute with Mr. Kitty. So I'll fill in some orange eyes. He's gotta have some pupils, so we'll do those. And then, got that. I'll give my kitty a little black nose. And a mouth. I think my kitty's gonna have her tongue sticking out. So a little tongue right there. So we've got our kitty cat. You can color in the ears, because ears are inside of a kitty cat's ears are usually pink. I'm gonna use my crayon for this one. You can give your kitty whiskers, whatever you like. So, I think a kitty needs some whiskers. We've got our kitty cat. And then we'll go and we'll color our dog. And this one, I think I'm gonna go with some bright colors. It's a blue dog, might as well have him stay being a blue dog. We'll use my blue, make some eyes. I think I'm gonna give him a green nose because I think that'll be pretty neat. And then, I like this color blue. Maybe give him just a slightly darker colored ear over here. And now you can color the inside of your doggy's ears as well. That's what I did for this guy. He's got pink inside of his ears. Just in case they fold open, he's got a little detail on the inside. So you can do that for doggy as well. Let's see. And make him look like he's a scruffy dog. Scruffy, scruffy. All right. So our dog is a little scruffy dog with lots of hair. We've got our kitty cat. And if you guys want to show me what you make in the comments, I would love to see your activities, your crafts that you create. Remember, you can do lots of things. I know a lot of us are stuck at home right now. We aren't able to go out into the world and get supplies, but hopefully you've got paper and something to color with at home, and you can make your own dog or cat and do something fun and creative with your day. So share your posts with us, share your creations. I'm very excited to see them, and we will hopefully see you guys very soon with another activity that you guys can hopefully do at home with just supplies you've got around. So don't need too much. You can be creative with whatever you got in your house. Thanks for joining us.